Tomorrow, Ken Paxton is expected in a Houston courtroom to face the charges.
The playing field's level and the truth matters. And the truth is that Mr. Paxton's going to have to answer for what it is that he did 8 years ago.
What started in 2014 before Paxton was state attorney general is set to end in a courtroom in Houston. Paxton has pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of first-degree securities fraud and a third-degree charge of not registering with the state securities board. The most serious allegation claimed that he encouraged investment in a company called Servergy Incorporated, a tech startup that later became the target of an SEC investigation, a case later dropped by a federal judge in 2016. Legal back and forth held up the state securities fraud case, something Paxton's attorneys have been quick to note, pointing the finger at the prosecution.
It's all about the money to them. That's why this case has been delayed from the get-go.
And you heard him mention it there. Part of the factor of this has been years of delays. Tonight, though, we are learning that Paxton may not even have a trial.
Yeah, political reporter Jack Fink to update you, tracking it all in Houston.
Attorney General Ken Paxton may avoid a trial altogether and may get a deal that's called a pretrial diversion. A former special prosecutor in the case tells me this is pretty common. He's going to be appearing in court first thing tomorrow morning for a pretrial conference. On Friday, the Austin American-Statesman reported about this potential deal for Paxton. The newspaper quoted sources as saying Paxton would have his state felony charges dropped if he abides by terms of the agreement with the special prosecutor. Those terms reportedly include Paxton performing community service, taking legal education classes, and paying restitution. Paxton is facing a third-degree felony for allegedly failing to file paperwork that he was a securities advisor. Paxton was also initially charged with 2 first-degree felonies of securities fraud, but former special prosecutor Kent Schaefer tells me one of those charges has been dropped because one of the victims died. Schaefer tells me Paxton is not getting a special deal and that this is quite typical in large counties such as Harris County, Collin County, where the charges originally came from, Dallas and Tarrant counties too. So what should the public think?
No, they shouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, look, when we indicted this case, we understood there's a very realistic possibility that even if Paxton was convicted, a jury probably wouldn't put him in prison. He'd be a convicted felon, but we always assumed he would probably get probation.
Schaefer quit the case last month because he and the current special prosecutor haven't gotten paid in years, and this issue is tied up in the appeals court. There have been other delays, too, because Paxton fought moving the case from Collin County to Harris County. Now, the current special prosecutor in the case is not commenting. Paxton, for years, has denied any wrongdoing. His attorney did not return my call, but he's going to be answering reporters' questions after tomorrow's hearing. You'll recall Paxton was impeached by the Texas House last year, and he was cleared by the Texas Senate, though he reportedly remains under federal investigation. In Houston, Jack Fink, CBS News, Texas.